Movie The Predator starts with a couple sailing in the ocean. While out there, they come across an island and decide to stop. The husband stays on the boat to keep an eye on things, while the wife goes off alone to explore the island. After a little while, she falls victim to something unknown, and all her husband can hear are her screams. A few days later, two brothers and some friends arrive at the same island by seaplane to spend their vacation there. The whole island belonged to their uncle Dunley. A few days ago, it was already decided. After arriving at Silent, these guys parked their plane on the dock and headed to their uncle's place. The next day, while having fun in the water, they find a tiny puppy that looks really cute. Seeing its innocence, they take it with them into the cabin. But after a while, the puppy suddenly runs outside. Sarah and John see it running out and follow it. The puppy goes outside and sits somewhere nearby. They go over to pick it up. Just then, his eyes fall on a hunting dog nearby, and before anyone can react, the young guy attacks the dog and bites it. But John somehow manages to save Sarah from the dog, and both of them play along like nothing happened. Everyone thinks this incident is normal and doesn't pay much attention to it. But the next morning, when they're heading back to the water, the guy covered in blood shows up in front of the president, who had come to Ireland with his wife at the start of the movie. The man tries to warn him as quickly as possible. He was about to leave Ireland and run away, but then a pack of hunting dogs suddenly attacked him. All the dogs together started tearing into the guy right in front of everyone. Everyone started running back toward the dark, but by then it was already too late. Suddenly, a bunch more hunting dogs showed up and started chasing them. Just before they could get inside the baby shelter, one dog grabbed a guy by the leg and tried to drag him away. Seeing this, Yong shot an arrow at the dog, but he missed his mark by mistake, and the arrow, he goes straight and gets caught under their feet. But somehow these people managed to get him away from the dog and take him inside on the day of the fast. Everyone outside Kevin's place sees that a bunch of dogs have surrounded them from all sides. Everyone immediately decides to leave Ireland, and just then they notice that the dogs have chewed through the side of their seaplane's rope, and the A-plane is backing up, heading towards the sea. John sees the plane going into the water, jumps in, and tries to swim over to the plane, but then he sees those hunters. Some of the dogs are sitting on the airplane when they spot John and start running towards him. John manages to escape by jumping into the water and swimming out, then rushes back into the cabin. Meanwhile, Sarah's behavior changes because she got bitten by one of the dogs. No one knows what to do next. Just then, they remember that their uncle has a training compound in Ireland where they can go and call for help on the radio. To get there, Vrat Needy decides to head through the cabin next door. They send Nikki to bring the car, but when she tries to start it, the car won't start. At the same time, some dogs show up and try to attack Nikki, so she's forced to leave the car and get out of there. After their whole plan fails, they try to ease the stress by having a party at night, but then the power goes out. Because the room goes completely dark, Loha and Kevin head to the basement to check the power supply. Meanwhile, Nikki doesn't realize that the basement isn't safe, and those dogs somehow manage to find a way in. They sneak into the basement, and as soon as they reach the entrance, they attack and kill him. Right after that, those dogs find a way to reach Mam's place by that day, and once they get there, they suddenly attack everyone. Somehow, all the people manage to escape and head up to the rooftop of Caffeine. Up on the roof, they find some papers belonging to their uncle, which reveal that the whole island used to be an army camp where they conducted experiments on hunting dogs and trained them. But for some reason, the camp was shut down. The dogs had totally taken over the whole event. After finding out the reality of Ireland, Metrojohn tries to start the car again the next morning, and this time, with a lot of effort, he finally gets it going. Once the car starts, they both head back to pick up Sarah and Nikki. But when they get to the office, Nikki says she doesn't want to go with Asaram. Hearing this, John goes inside to get Sarah. While the two are talking, a dog sneaks into their room, which really surprises Sarah. She gets angry, and instead of running away, she starts fighting that dog. And during the fight, Sarah falls off the Caffeine tower and dies. After Sarah's death, Madonna and Nay head towards the compound, but when they get there, they find out the antenna is disconnected from the power supply. John climbs up a tower outside to restore power to the antenna. Meanwhile, in the communication room, Matter realizes that if the dogs know how to get out from there, they probably know how to get back in too. Just then, as John is supplying power to the antenna, he gets an electric shock from it and falls off the tower. John falls down too, and all the dogs around attack him. But then Nate shows up and hits all the dogs with a baseball bat-like object. Meanwhile, suddenly the power supply inside the company's building turns back on, causing a short circuit that sets the baby on fire. Nick takes advantage of this and drives all the dogs inside away. Because of you, there's an explosion inside the control point, which quiets all the dogs outside for a while. John Metro also says that he saw a sign by the seaside showing they could still get out of this part of Ireland. Just then, they notice the dogs starting to move again. But before those dogs could do anything bad, they grab their car and rush over. Without wasting any time, they jump into the car and drive off. Without stopping, they take the car close to the sign and jump into the water. Then they swim over to the sign and finally manage to escape from there. That's all for this video, guys. If you liked it, be sure to drop a comment. For more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon.